He's the smooth talking, jive walking, coffee drinking, banana eating, the one and only, your favorite morning host. It's Adam Josh. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the Morning Banana Show. Today is November 27th, 2024. It is almost 9 a.m. here at the farm. I got my Albufera cup here from the Algarve, darling. And the sun is up, but as I've mentioned many times, we're on the hillside, so the sun comes up. We're probably going to watch it. I'm pointing right at it over Banana Bill here. We're going to probably watch the sunrise together here on the farm. Let me just grab my stuff here. Hope you guys are doing well. I have a banana, some cereal that's called churros. There goes my orange. It's like this cereal that's shaped as churros, that's vegan and gluten-free. My kids loved it because I had that song Bros Before Cookies, which they're too young to understand what it means. But I wrote it for them so they could piece together that Dad was telling them a joke when they were kids. Bros Before Cookies, or no churros before bros. And I have a local orange here. So off in the distance, if you're listening, you'll hear a goat, baby goat. You'll hear a rooster. Roosters make the morning rooster noises here at different times because of the hillside, and some really weird times. But yeah, here we are, November 27th, 2024. I'm in shorts outside, and I'm gonna have this bowl of cereal and get to it. I dropped Caden off for school, and then Tyler specifically requested that Desiree take him to school, so I think he probably wants a pit stop and to get some fresh baked buns or something at Aldi or Lidl. I'll show you towards the end of this video what I've been up to here on the farm. I was working on, this is just vegan chocolate milk, mostly water. You know, you're drinking water and cacao and some stabilizers and maybe some soy. I don't know. All right, let's see. How are we doing? Yeah, so here in if I was to say what type of weather this is, to me being from Niagara, I would call this spring weather. It gets chilly at night. But I like it chilly. That's me. I would prefer to be on the chilly side than sweating my nuts off all night. The other thing I have here is a combination of vegan omegas, olive oil, and ACV, or apple cider vinegar. It's just a shot, helps with your digestion and your brain function. Could always use some fatty acids, some healthy fat. My opinion is if you're going to do these ACV shots or olive oil shots, extra virgin olive oil, it's best to do it in the morning, because if you're doing it as an aid of an aid in digestion to help your stomach and your guts and whatnot, better to do it in the morning, right? But if you're consistent and do it every day, I don't think it really matters. I hope you guys are doing good. It's been a while since we had the last morning banana show. We've been doing these shows for like, what, 5-6 years? And recently, in the last year, we've started planting bananas. So be careful what you name your shows. Look at this new growth on Little Kim. We know they're happy. I had some guests here. Desiree's parents came in from Germany. So you're welcome to Tourism Portugal for being Portugal's unofficial vegan ambassador. This might not have been a great idea for the morning banana show, having a bowl of cereal. So we had Desiree's parents here. They stayed in Cortera because we offered them a couple different spots. We offered them our friend's place up the road, Marcel. We offered them our friend Nuno and some of his rentals that we've stayed in. Nuno has rentals all over. He's a well-respected businessman in the area. In the end, her dad wanted to be near the ocean and near restaurants because he enjoys the ocean and he enjoys going to restaurants. I don't blame him. And what that meant is that if we wanted to see them, it was like a 20-minute drive, basically. Not the end of the world. They came here to the farm many times, made many meals for them. This is the quad bike tours. Guys on like ATVs and quad bikes. There's a couple different tour groups that come in this area that use the off-road, back road roads back here as like a place to do their tours. We also had a friend of the show. A friend of the show stopped by. That was fun. Showed him around. So, you never know what just filming your morning banana show is going to get you. You might get a bunch of people who are like-minded show up and want to chit-chat. I think it's like, coming to Graceland for some people. Like I'm Elvis, and these are the fans and the groupies and the band. This is the band, rather. And I'm Elvis of the Morning Banana Show. It was funny, the guy knew the names of the banana palms. He said, "Oh, is that Banana Bill? And that's Little Kim." Anyway, shout out to you, Mark. It was fun to meet you if you're watching. This is Devani. Devani's like staked because she was kind of leaning off to the side. Devani has a little baby named Dahlia popping up. And something I've learned is to be careful about naming your plants, because Devani is a real person in real life that I chat to, and she's an amazing woman, and I consider her like an adopted sister. And in the real world, she really does have a baby, and her baby's real name is Dahlia. And so, like, it's bizarre to me, and I noticed that baby, Dahlia, coming up, and then I messaged her, "Oh, you have a baby," and she was like, "What is going on?" Because it was true. She had a baby, but they were not telling anybody at the time. There's something to keep in mind before you go naming your plants after people. I named the banana circle that we're in. The circle of bananas are the 7 dwarves. We had a fire last night, a little fire. That was fun. I was working on another pathway last night near where we hang our laundry. I'll show you that. We'll take a walk when I'm done this bowl of cereal. Oh, there's another a vegan event coming up. You know how we had the what do they call it? World Vegan Day here, November 1st, I believe. There's a lot of people here. It was fun. Vegans in the Algarve social media group on Facebook turned up. There's a lot of vegans in Portugal. I'm not alone. Kind of spread out a bit. You guys want to help me do some research, by the way? If you want to, got some spicy research stuff to look into. I'm not sure if I want to put these guys on blast or not. So let me think about that one for a few seconds. When we first bought this land, it was suggested to me to make a vegan community. I'm of the opinion that making a vegan community is something that has to happen organically. So whether I bought a bunch of land and said, I'm going to use this for a vegan community and you can come live here and build your property or not, I think it has to happen organically. Selling land and trying to vet specifically vegan people sounds like a nightmare to me. That being said, there's this community called the Vegan Hills. Look it up. The Vegan Hills. They have a YouTube. They have a YouTube channel. I'm not going to link to it. And they have testimonials, but they're all filmed out like at the backdrop of Portugal, of the hills, like these hills. I don't know these people. I don't know anything about these people. So I'm saying, if you guys want to help me do a research project, it's been on my list of things to look into. With open eyes. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I don't know these people, and if it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, it's good. Let's find out together. I don't know who they are. I've heard mixed things. I've heard mixed things, to put it one way. I thought about going to meet these people in the vegan hills, but I thought I'm going to do a little bit more research before I do that. To see exactly what I'm rolling up on. Because you just never know. It was a mistake to have cereal on the Morning Banana Show. Don't let me do that again. Just remind me. Hey, Adam, that time that you did Morning Banana Show number 198 and tried to eat a bowl of cereal, that was silly. Even though you really wanted that bowl of cereal, was it really worth it to have all those dramatic pauses while you're chewing? Bananas are a little bit easier. So the let's walk and talk. I'll show you the path I built, and I'll eat this orange later. We're gonna hold the camera this way. You can see what I was doing. So the vegan community in the Algarve, excuse me, they want to host at first it started off as Friendsgiving, and now it's turned into, pardon me, it's turned into something like Friendsgiving and Secret Santa on the 22nd of December. So if you're in the Algarve or you're in Portugal and you want to do something vegan with your kids, you can come check out our farm and hang out with a bunch of other vegans. Some of them are even from America. This is what I was working on. See how there's like a pathway here? And we're going to turn around and you can see my lower terrace where I was just sitting, and some of our laundry lines. You can see the sun. How I told you we get to watch it together. Our secondary driveway, which turned into our main driveway. And, you know, when we hang the laundry, it's nice to know where you're putting your footing. So I feel like that's important. I was working on clearing some of the brush there and then putting down gravel in a way that would make sense. And so now you can walk down that way and turn around, or walk down this way. I guess the last thing I'll show you before we wrap this show up is Arbutus Unido. We call him Brian. And lately we've been calling him Adrian because of how straight he is. But I found this wild strawberry tree on the verge of death on what I was building a stage, and then I found him, and then I kind of stopped what I was doing to bring this guy back to life. And as you can see, strawberry trees aren't anything to like brag about. They're very common around here. So as the strawberry fruit ripens, they go red. And so there's maybe one here that is even close to that. Yeah, right here. Ah, did I just lose it? No, there it is. So it's called the Morning Banana Show. But now you're going to watch me eat a strawberry from my Arbutus Unido tree that I brought back to life. I could have waited a little bit longer. You should wait until they're really red. That was on the verge. and still a good fruit. The locals make some type of strawberry tree wine out of it. You know, I'm not going to do that. I don't drink. Don't want to drink. Sugar cane. That's what I have to do. I have to get one of those presses to actually drink that sugar cane juice. So anyway, everyone, that's been the Morning Banana Show, number 198. And a little bit of a tour at the end there. That's what we're up to here on the farm. If you want to come hang out with us, you can. Like I said, December. We're in November. December 22nd, doing like a friends and family get together. Friendsgiving with Secret Santa. I don't celebrate Christmas. It's not going to be snowing here. If you want to dodge the snow, you can come check it out. The 22nd of December. Apparently, this is the date so far. So if you're planning, that would be a good time to plan. So yeah, we're doing Secret Santa with a group of people. The same, if you want to follow them on Instagram or Facebook, I'll try to find the links for the Algarve Vegan group, or the Vegans of the Algarve group. With all that being said, if you want to support me and support the channel, you can send me an e-transfer to adam@adamjosh.com. You can, if you want to support the farm, you can buy a Do Not Reincarnate t-shirt, which I have the links in the description below. I have Bitcoin. I have a Bitcoin wallet and a Dogecoin wallet. If you're interested in sending me Bitcoin or Doge, I'll take it. If you buy one of those esimbuy.org SIM cards, if you're interested in that, then I get, I think, a 10% cut of the sale. So if you want to buy a SIM card, if that's something useful to you, I have a link in the description below. You know that I'm a radical investor and I retired at 42, and obviously I'm living off grid, an independent guy. And I did all this because of my self-education and reading a lot of books and learning about investing from people who are in positions that I wanted to be in. And I wrote a book about investing, and I'm still trying to find a publisher. If you know any good publishers in Portugal, I'm already at the point that I've given up. So either at this point, I'm thinking I'm going to fly back to Canada and get the book printed, or we're going to hook it up in Germany where we know we have a print shop. I've been to the print shop in Germany. I was vetting the guy myself. I've seen his quality of print books. It's something that I can afford, I can do. But it's in Germany, and I'm in Portugal. So I'm pretty much giving up on trying to find a good print shop here in Portugal. I have not come across any leads, any solid leads, or anyone. And what people are saying here is, you know, send your book to Amazon and do an ebook. When you read my book in hard copy and you're turning the pages and seeing information in there that you've never seen in your life, you're going to be like, oh, this is why he didn't want to put it online. That's the whole point. So if I just put it online, I don't expect to make any money, but at least if I print it in paper books, I'll be making money from each sale, because I'll be the one shipping it to you. So that's my logic. And I know that if you're impatiently waiting for my book, or you're one of the people that have pre-ordered it, then this is what I'm dealing with. But it's printed. I mean, I could literally read you the book. I'm not going to, but I could open up the laptop that I have it on, or dig out one of the USB drives that I've saved it on, and I could read you the book page for page. But I don't want to do that. So I'm just being patient. I'm not in a hurry. We're going to get this thing done right, because it's going to change your life. In the meanwhile, if you want to pre-order it and get on the list, on the waiting list, then there's a link below. You can buy me a coffee, please. I would enjoy it. Buy me a coffee. Buy me a coffee /adamjosh.com. Whatever you donate is fine. Whether it's 5, whether it's 10, whether you become a monthly membership person. I'm on Patreon as well. Although I don't really use Patreon. I've used the the Buy Me a Coffee link, and people have sent me money through that I've cashed out. So I know that that works. I would prefer the Buy Me a Coffee. Of all the things I just mentioned, e-transfer or buying me a coffee is probably the quickest way to put money in my pocket if you care about that. With all that being said, I hope that you guys have a great day. I hope that you meditate with us at 11:11. And thanks for following along. You know, I appreciate your support and the people that come visit us in person. If you want to come visit us in person or just kind of get away, dodge the cold. A lot of people come to the Algarve to dodge the cold. I'm in a hoodie, but I don't really need to be wearing it. I'm just comfortable in it. I wore it this morning to drop Caden off. It's warm during the day and it's a little bit chilly at night, but there's no snow and it doesn't freeze here, and it hasn't snowed in 40 years. So if you want to come visit us in the Algarve, we're here, fam. We could hook you up. So you want to fly into Faro International Airport and come find us or email me, or, you know, I'm not hard to get a hold of. Thank you so much for watching the show. I hope that you guys have a great day. I guess we'll see you on episode, the next one would be 199. Man, that's a lot of bananas. We've been doing this show for a long time. And the reason that I keep doing this morning show with you guys is because it's stress-free. I don't feel like I'm under any obligation to do anything. And look at what we've done without being stressed. Look what we've done without, holding a gun to our heads and forcing ourselves to do things. Look what we've done without sponsors. Look what we've done, just you and me and this community of people who, I know you're an intelligent person. I'm an intelligent person. I don't need my comments on, because I don't need you guys to leave comments. The real ones show up. The real ones send emails. The real ones support here and there. We don't need to chit chat in comment sections. We're busy. We're busy people. We're running farms and working our own jobs and businesses. So that's why I do the things I do. So I appreciate you guys, and I know that you appreciate me. And this is what's possible for the young ones who are looking for role models. I'm vegan. I'm sober. I don't drink. Obviously, I don't do drugs. I don't secretly do drugs. I don't secretly drink. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do the 5-knuckle shuffle, the 4-knuckle shuffle. I don't fap. And I don't watch porn. Although being on the internet in 2024 and not watching porn is occasionally I catch a tit, to be honest with you. If there's news coming out of France, it's the girls are the French girls are just give us a reason to show us our tits. So I do catch a tit occasionally, but I'm not seeking out porn. I say, if you go to the beaches here in Europe, like in Portugal, you're gonna see tits. By the way. So if you want to come to Portugal, I got you. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Are you tired of reincarnating? Me too. Now show the world that you don't want to reincarnate with this Do Not Reincarnate t-shirt.